All right, what is going on, everybody? Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home to the Voice of Jacksonville Pool. We are in for the second to the last round of the day. Here, she just swiped all that stuff off the table. We got Team the Rack Pack back on the table here again, and they're up against the one and only. See you next Thursday. Waiting to find out who is being thrown. Again, we are running 2 tables at once, so match 1 and 2 will happen side by side. Match 3 will continue as soon as one of those are done. And so on until we crown ourselves a victor. All right, just waiting to get details as for who is up. Hey, there we go. Welcome back, Jose. That's right, both the teams are on the stream, and Jimmy cracked corn, and I don't care. Well, you can help me with the throws then a little bit there, Jose. See Mike Florio rallying the team and stuff a little bit, but I don't know who has been thrown. Well, might have been. I saw him come to the table, but I'm not sure. I think it might be Grayson versus Joe. Grayson versus Joe. All right, cool. And you versus Jonathan, another one. Let's see, Jonathan's a 3, Mr. Colton 3. So we got a 3-3, even 2-2 race on the other one. All right. Grayson has to go to 2. Mr. Joseph McArthur there has to go to 3. And then we have Colton for Team C next Thursday up against Jonathan on the other table here. So a nice little 2-2 race there. I wonder, hold on here. Let me see something here, guys. Do a little bit of movement for just a moment, chat, so bear with me here. Because I don't know. Zoom out all the way. That's probably going to cut off. Yeah, it's going to cut off the table. I won't be able to do it. Won't be able to do it, chat. What up, PJ? How you doing there, sir? Mr. McArthur there, Mr. MVP man. Oh, almost making a twofer. That actually would have left the table open for him. Oh, might get the second hit. He does not. Very close. Hey, Miss Wendy, it's a great question. So, in fact, I'll read you the rule book verbatim. So that way, again, I'm a big fan of bringing up the rule book. But Wendy's talking about the raffles in minutes away, gone. Minutes away. But I'm going to pull up the rule book, search for frozen balls. I'm going to read it to you verbatim and explain a little bit further here, Wendy. So let me get this pulled up here. Again, rule book is searchable now via your Pool Players app, or Pool League app, I'm sorry. Definitely always take advantage of that whenever dealing with the rule. So a frozen ball is a ball that is touching either another ball or a rail. In order for the frozen ball rule to be in effect, the ball must be declared frozen and verified as such by the shooter and their opponent. If the player in the match cannot agree, then a third party is there to determine if a ball is frozen. So first, you got to determine it's frozen and call it frozen, right? So we're talking about a Qball frozen to another object ball. Is what we're talking about here. From there, let's see here. I'm pulling it up, looking through the rest of the part here. So it says object ball. Nope, that's frozen to a rail. So Qball is frozen to your own object ball, an 8 ball or the lowest ball in rotation. So shooting the Qball towards or partially into the frozen ball, therefore making the ball move by such shot, constitutes legal contact. Shooting the Qball away from the frozen ball does not constitute legal contact. To make legal contact after shooting away from the frozen ball, the Qball must, et cetera, hit something else. So what we're talking about again is let's use 8 ball as a example. My Qball is frozen to one of my stripes, and again we've deemed it frozen. They're physically touching. Unless you do some like crazy, I'm talking about like crazy extended long stroke through, and I'm talking about like super like exaggerated, like you're pointing to the moon type stroke through or something. When you hit that cue ball and that object ball together, they act as one ball because they're frozen. It only matters if they're frozen. So a lot of people tell you that if you do that, it's going to be a double hit. It is not a double hit. They've actually made slow-mo videos to show you that without you doing something far-fetched crazy, you're not going to double hit it because they move together properly. Whereas if there's a gap where the double hit comes into, and the reason why you know it's a double hit is obviously the cue ball goes into the object ball. The object ball starts moving forward. Cue ball stops in its tracks. Your tip is still moving forward again, makes hit again with the cue ball, and then the cue ball and that object ball are going to go at the same speed. But there was clearly a gap between them, so your tip had to have hit it twice. But yes, if a object ball of yours and the cue ball are frozen together, then you can push through them. This is what's called a push-through shot, and it will be a legal hit. But again, in order for that to happen, it must be called frozen first. You must activate the frozen rule, essentially, is the best way to think of it. So I hope that explains a little bit better for you guys. But that was definitely a great question and great situation to have been a part of, Wendy. So I hope that it helps explain a little bit better, Wendy. If need be, remind me in person to show you, and I'll show it to you that way as well. Oh, yep, leave your hand out of that pocket. Mr. MacArthur, they're about to get himself in trouble putting a hand in that pocket now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Chat, there's a ball return for a reason. Leave it be. Grayson back to the table here. And again, this matchup just started. Let's see. John's going to. I didn't remember the call because Tim being my boss was not a good thing for me to do. I just remember you saying, and Carlos and Tim and all asked me if I knew the rule on, which I thought I did, but then started questioning myself later as a pool player. Well, hey, it's definitely a rule that doesn't come up very often. So it doesn't come up very often at all. But again, no matter what, the main thing is that first step is it's got to be declared frozen. Cue ball, object ball, together touching each other are declared frozen. And the good news is if it is your object ball, you can push through it. Like normally, everybody's always like, I've been told you've got to do 30 degrees for it to constitute a good shot, et cetera, et cetera. Hey, Miss Jennifer, welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? How are you today? The drawing is soon. Very, very soon. Yes. But yeah, very, very soon. We may even wait for this rack to finish or something like that and draw it. Because I think Mike wanted to draw it on the live stream so that way you guys could see it. If not, I can rotate the camera over to table 16 regardless and take care of it. Uh-huh. X, you're not in the club. Okay. Well, guys, I think y'all are in for a treat. Miss Samantha Shea wants to come hang out with me today.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Okay, we got Grayson and Joseph.
Mr. Joseph MacArthur.
4 and a 3.
3 and a 2.
3 and a 2. Who's shooting right now?
That is Mr. MacArthur right there, Joseph MacArthur.
Joseph. Okay.
Our team. See you next Thursday.
Well, that was a little unfortunate.
That was. Goodness gracious, snuck it right up to it, didn't he? Oh, Lord. TJ's in the house. He's probably over here trying to yell at us, Sabrina. Looking for a team to join. Well, we got one. I'll get you connected on Monday. Don't you worry. I said, we got your team. I'll get you connected on Monday.
Oh, good try.
So what's new, Miss Samantha Shea? Sorry, I'm going to adjust that real fast. Hey, lift up the recording.
We're tangled. Nothing. I just lost very badly.
No, really?
Yeah.
Who'd you play?
Brownie. Brownie. I had a lot of pressure on me and I don't know. Made some bad decisions. And like I said to you yesterday on this chat, you'll make one mistake and in 8-ball you'll pay for it for 5 innings.
Yep.
So just a little unfortunate, but we did okay. We actually lost to this team, or not this team, but a team with a lot of mutual players as the one that's on stream now.
Gotcha.
Yesterday.
She gotcha. I just can't believe how fast the day's flying by, though. We're literally, when this round is over, we'll have one more matchup left. And hit around. Yeah, when this round is over, we'll almost be done. That's right.
I think he was trying to get her to make that ball.
Yeah, he was.
It's still okay, though.
Miss Jennifer Nicole says hi to you.
Hi, Jen. How are you, girl?
No, Christine says, we love you, Sam. Look at that. Local celebrity on the live stream here.
I know. I'm a 3-year fan of the stream now.
Yeah.
I just got a little badge the other day.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, it was very cute.
Go out.
I had to accept it too.
Like you darn Skippy. I've been here since almost the beginning.
Oh, he's pretty set up here.
Yeah, he is. Mr. MVP man should have this right now.
Good shot.
There we go. Good start.
Didn't even look at it. It was going in.
Yep. He's like, I didn't have to worry about the scratch or nothing.
I feel like a podcaster back behind here.
Right? That's what you are. Wendy, I'm glad I could help about the frozen ball and perspective thing. Yeah, it's a commonly misunderstood rule, and a lot of it has to do with the misunderstanding because a lot of people have made up rules. They've been passed down and don't understand the fact of how. And again, there's slow-mo videos out there. You can actually find slow-mo videos about how the cue ball and the object ball, when frozen, how they react. They react together. So think of kind of like I forget the name of it, but the little pendulum with the metal balls, right? There's 3 balls in the middle stay while the energy is transferred to the other one on the outside, right? So the cue ball and the object ball act as one ball. That's the way it works.
That's a good analogy for it.
Yep.
There's tons of videos on YouTube and everything explaining.
Yeah, once you see a slow-mo video, you'll never be able to not see it again. And same thing with there being a tiny gap. when you watch the slow mo video of how the double hit happens with your tip of your cue, you'll always see it from that point forward. That's why, like, I had a guy question. I called a double hit one time. He said you couldn't see if it was a double hit or not. I hit it so fast. I said, yeah, but also like both balls went the exact same speed.
He said I hit it so fast.
No, straight up, straight.
That's a good.
Straight up.
That's a good little.
Straight up. Said you couldn't have seen that. I hit it so fast.
Can't see nothing.
Yep. I'm like, well, I can know how they react.
Hey, what's that over there, Dink?
Pull a rabbit out of the hat.
Just kidding. Don't do that.
Don't do that. No.
Yeah, don't do that. I'm always one. I'm so cautious about calling fouls on myself. Sometimes I'll even be 50-50 on if it was a foul, and I'll call it on myself regardless. Just because I feel like this game, there's a lot of like karma involved in this game.
No, I definitely agree. The table finds a way to try to make things fair.
Definitely. This was a nice break from Mr. Joseph here.
Who was that walked by?
Mike Santoro.
Oh, okay. He cracks me up sometimes.
Gosh, it looks like a 6-foot table on this camera too.
It's funny. Some people will say that, and then some people are like, they're playing on 9-footers?
You know what?
Like,
Yeah, you're right.
Nope. Camera just makes it look that way.
It's a good angle though. You can, at least you can see all the colors and everything. I watch a lot of pool online and stuff, and I mean, some streams you're lucky to see if it's a stripe or a solid, I swear.
Yeah, 100%. It's tough, man. I talk to people all the time. They're like, why don't you have a camera on every table? And I'm like, you don't realize,
so much man work.
yeah, you don't realize the infrastructure that you just asked to have in place.
Yeah, that's a ton of work.
And I was like, I would love to, but from a portability standpoint,
I mean, half the time I see you set your camera up, you're taping it to the wall or taping it to the floor or taping it to the cue rack that's on the wall or
that's one of my favorite speeches. Qball, we zip tie it.
yeah, zip ties and
Yep.
everything. It's definitely a lot of work.
Yep, the cue rack works really good.
I mean, it's great product though. I'm sure you have a lot of viewers from other APA areas, other states.
Yeah, that's been, I'd say for sure over the past solid year and a half, that's been one of the biggest changes on the stream is that we get a ton of different areas, and I'm always trying to be cautious because obviously some areas, majority of what we do with APA is determined by national and is the exact same, right? But there's also some little special things like if I say River City Shark Award, some people are gonna be like, well, what's that? I wish my area did that. There's some areas that maybe don't have enough higher level players to have masters. So when I talk about masters, like I've seen a couple APAs come in here, they're like masters division, question mark, and they're like our highest person. Like we have one skill level 7-7 in our entire league. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, I know a lot of areas do, just a masters tournament for their qualification, but I think we're very lucky that Jacksonville APA does these streams. I always love being on the stream. I love watching my matches back and seeing how you play and seeing what you could do a little different. Good shot here from Joseph, just getting his ball out.
It's definitely a fun thing. Oh, Mike, are you about to pull it? If you want to do it on that table, I'll turn the camera for you. Oh, I can never do it. All right, Mike Straw on the raffle ticket. Oh, Lord have mercy. It's on me. Oh, goodness gracious.
Ticket, Tim.
All right. You better hope yours is like magically in the bottom middle here.
Well, I just purchased it, so hopefully it got pick from the top.
We got 2497006. It's a blue one.
Oh, he must have sold a lot of tickets after I bought mine because I'm in the 600s.
Oh, possibly.
Or the 6,000s, I should say.
That's 2497006. Dakota's like pointing. He's like, it's mine. He doesn't know if it's his. He's making stuff up as he goes.
All right. Well, I don't feel bad donating to a good cause.
I'm excited just because it's going to be a year-long endeavor, essentially, and I'm super stoked to see how much we raised total for that, and huge shout out to of course St. Jude's Children's Hospitals and all the work they do, and You know, I always tell the story, and again, I understand my children went to Wolfson's. So I had somebody like correct me on that. I was like, I know it was Wolfson's, but still, it's Children's Hospital. And oh, who was the winner? Cameron Sisk. Okay, well, congratulations, Cameron Sisk.
I wonder if that's the Cameron that's on Christian's team.
That's you.
Is that
That's
that
you?
guy? Yeah, it is.
He's nodding his head.
Good
I don't
for
know.
him.
I don't know if you real.
He doesn't seem very excited.
Oh,
He must not realize.
Rolled up. Let me see here. Christian Angels. Nope, that's Cameron Wright.
Oh.
Nope, not him.
He might not be here. He might have been here yesterday. I do love Grayson's shirt though. She's got a shirt that says, I love a good ball in hand.
Yeah.
And me too, girl.
Newton's Cradle. Thank you, Ray. That's what the little meta ball doohickey that sits on your desk. There we go. Newton's Cradle.
I see him in the streams all the time. Where is he local? He's not local.
Yeah.
Oh, is he? Yeah. Oh, well, hey Ray. I don't know if I know you. I might if you're local.
You would if you saw him, you'll know who he is. Because he's been over at Legends quite a bit. Ray, that raffle that we just called out for was a $1,300 bull carbon playing cue with the purple abalone in it.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
Very good. By the way, I still got to give you a shout out. I was talking about this earlier on stream about our conversation, but you're right about that market for women for the cues.
There is a ton of every cue maker makes very masculine cues. There's not Muchi's got a couple girly options, but
oh, nice. So Cameron says plays Friday night at Legends. Mike Florio's team, just the tip. Look at that. That's awesome. Big congrats then.
But no, I definitely agree though. The cues that Pisha are made for Sophia Mask are gorgeous. They're girly, they're pink. It's something different. I think they're gonna have a lot of success with that line.
You're spelling that.
You're pulling it up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, obviously, I'm a big fan of Sophia Mass. Love April Larson as well. David Ake is, of course, an amazing pro. But I knew about April's for a while now when hers came out. But yeah, the pink daggers one, the dagger 3. Oh my goodness gracious, that cue is.
No, it's gorgeous, and I think it's all inlaid, right?
Yeah.
Pink exotic inlay. It's really gorgeous, and she's so young and so accomplished. So
yeah, she is. And the best thing about her, and one thing I love the most, there are plenty of people out there that are accomplished that are higher than thou style people. She is so down to earth, so friendly, so respectful.
Oh, she was
amazing. Oh my gosh.
She was just I just played a women's event in Tampa, and she was there because she's local to Tampa, and my mom's met her through a couple of other events and things, and she said to her like, "Oh, what are you here? Are you here to beat our butts?" And she's like, "Yep, I am." You know, with the sweetest little smile, and she's not kidding.
Nope. She'll bring out that
She's not kidding. She really has a great pre-shot routine and great fundamentals. You can tell she's really worked hard on her game. I want to say there's a lot of players that you can tell they're like a very natural player. She to me is more like a Feder Gorst style, like a very coached kind of player. And if you get what I'm getting at, and just very routine and consistent, which is hey, it's working for her. She's doing great. I mean, 17 years old, she's doing better than anybody I know playing pool. So
yeah, her and her family are just absolute sweethearts to say the least, and I agree with you 100%. I love her pre-shot routine. One of my favorite things about her is she is 4 foot something, maybe right at 5 feet. But she's short. I'm not picking on her. I'm gonna explain it though, Chad.
Yeah, she's a cute little nothing.
Yeah, yeah. You a lot of people, if you don't know her, you're gonna definitely like judge a book by its cover. But B, her skills on a 9-foot table are ridiculous.
She's incredible.
She's incredible on a 9-foot table. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like everybody else would just be lucky to be a tenth of the player you are on a 9-foot table, much less with how you control the cue ball.
You know, I played a tournament in Plant City. It was just a regular little Friday night tournament. I was down there for work or whatever, and at Mikey's place. This was years ago. She might have been 13 years old at the time, and I drew her. And if I remember correctly, it was a race to 3, and she beat me 3-0. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know.
Funny.
Mind you, this girl's like in middle school still, and she's just
Bless you.
crazy.
Everybody asking about who we're talking about. We're talking about Sophia Mast, M-A-S-T. If you literally just Google Sophia Mast Q, you'll find it. But it's by Jay Peachauer. It's her new series through them that just, I mean, literally, what, a week?
Yeah,
Maybe?
not even.
Yeah.
Not even. They just announced it. It's been in the works for a while, but yeah, Peachauer made. I want to say it's like they made like 6 different designs for her.
Yep.
They're all pink inlays. It's something that you're not seeing from other. You know, just I feel like women in this game are such a minority that a custom cue maker is making something that's a little more gender neutral. Maybe not something so flashy. And Keisha really kind of took her whole essence with her brand on Pink Dagger and made something different than anybody else has put out.
Yeah.
I would love to see it.
By the way, Mike just told me total raise for this weekend for that queue, $1,263 total in raffle tickets. Again, big shout out to Cameron Sisk for winning that. Wow, that's amazing. And thank you, Mike Kelly. Huge shout out to Bull Carbon for that queue, because that queue is gorgeous as well with the purple abalone. Again, follows in line with exactly what we're talking about having the different color options and stuff for ladies out here.
Now, Bull Carbon is based in Jacksonville, no?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought their headquarters at least.
Yep. Jacksonville / I guess St. Augustine. But yeah. Oop.
Oh, that was a good shot from Joseph here. Got right out of there.
Oh, I love that. That's funny. But yeah, it's definitely a gorgeous queue there. On both ends, both queues I was just talking about. The one we just raffled off and the Sophia Mast collection as well. So definitely want to see more of that kind of stuff. That's really cool, especially with things like, oh, I don't know, some of the Shoot for the Cures, for instance, do the breast cancer awareness, right? And so having some pink cues for that, for instance, would be really awesome.
Well, and she's super all of her interviews I've seen of her, she's super big on promoting the game. She says, I want to see more young women in the game, more girls like me take to it and love the game. So she's really doing great things for the sport.
Yes, she is. I told her, I said, man, I was like, I don't know if Luna will ever want to get in the pool. I was like, but I already have somebody that's gonna be an amazing role model. If so, I was like, I'll point her right to you.
Oh yeah, and she's, I mean, such a sweet, dedicated girl. That tournament I just played that she was at, she had just been in, I don't know, somewhere on the pro tour. I want to say that they were in Vegas, playing out there at the Westgate, which is the same place, you know, APA does theirs. But
oh yeah,
she was just out there, and she's probably back for 3 days, and she's at the pool hall earlier than we got there, already practicing. So it really shows.
yes, it does.
It really shows, and you know, I hope that she's able to get a world championship in the near future, because it'd just be great to have an American girl accomplishing that,
That'd be awesome. That'd be really cool.
especially at her age. That's a good shot here from Grayson. Got the hook here. Joseph's going to be kicking.
Ooh, yeah, he is. That's right, Ray. Ray said a lot of great women players nowadays, so I'd imagine it's a big new market. And you know, more to come. Yes, definitely more to come. And as it should, too.
I think the sport in general is really growing. I moved to Jacksonville 3 years ago, and even just in this city, it has grown so much.
Yeah.
With new locations opening up to play, and coming from, I was living in Daytona for a little bit before here, and I mean, it's just amazing how big pool is in the city and how many young new players there are.
The crazy thing too is like I'm talking about the growth there. Like I'm looking at the women's division, and now you guys have gotten big enough to where there's more teams than what could fit in one division, to where it had to be split.
Oh yeah,
Like that was not the case a couple years ago. Sorry.
no, it was, I want to say maybe 15 teams when we started out. Maybe not even 15, maybe more like 12 when I started playing ladies, and now they're big enough where it's 2 divisions on 2 different nights. And that is such a fun league. I'm taking a little break. I made an all-girls master team with a couple of
Yes,
my
you
friends.
did. I love that too.
Yeah, we're doing okay. We didn't go into it expecting to win the whole thing. We wanted just a good experience and just try to learn from it.
Yeah.
But it's been really fun so far and just a little difference. I played ladies for 3 years, so sometimes it's nice to come hang with the big dogs and play a race to 7 straight up and
Yep.
see how you're, faring off with some great players. And there's definitely tons of great players in Jacksonville.
That there is for sure, and definitely appreciate that huge shout out about having some ladies and masters. It definitely is a great thing to see. I was so stoked the day you guys you ladies announced that you guys were going to be doing that. And I was like, that's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, it's been
3
super
Sands
fun.
and a G.
Yeah, it's been super fun, and I think we're actually a competitive team. We started off, we probably drew the best team in that division, first right off rip first week. But you know what? We played probably the best team in the division, and we weren't in last place. We were probably in the top 75. So we took that as a win. Ooh, tough miss right here from Grayson.
Yeah, it is, especially with that leave.
Yeah, and fortunately she left Joseph pretty. Yeah, it doesn't get better than this. It's about ball in hand right here.
Yes, it is. That's right, Ray. Ray's talking about Sophia and Savannah Easton. Very confident at what 16-year-olds can do. Yes.
I'm a big, big fan of Savannah Easton. She's honestly probably one of my favorite female players.
She's a lot of fun to watch. Her TikTok, she's cracking me up whenever oh my goodness. Oops, sorry. I'm trying to think of the pool table manufacturer that she now has in her
Brunswick.
house. Brunswick, thank you. Goodness
Yeah,
gracious.
that table she got is sweet.
Oh, isn't it nice?
Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. 4-inch pockets. I'm a big, big fan of her. I watch it. Logan and I watch a ton of her matches. She's just such a gangster. The way she plays, she's so confident and she's just a gangster. I'm a big fan of Christina Tkach now too, and she's also now a Floridian, which I love. So.
Yes, she is. She done came on down to Florida. Let's go. That was huge.
But
we claim her too. She's ours. You guys can't. Nobody can have her. Yeah. Nobody else can have her ever again. I'll give a darn.
She's Broward County. She's playing out of classics billiards, and my mom actually just took a lesson with her. Said she was the nicest, smartest, sweetest girl ever. Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
Yeah, she all very entertaining to watch and very inspiring to me.
That is going to constitute a good break, but
yeah, made 2 balls, but it didn't split very much. Kind of I think he made one of each suit, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Yep.
I think you got to go stripes here.
Oh yeah, you got 4 around the outside part of that cluster, on 2 on the inside mix.
In it to miss the point of the pocket here, or you could just he's saying, hey, I'm just gonna take this straight in ball here.
He might be able to work towards 15, use 15 and get a breakout.
Oh, so it's still open.
Yes, it is.
So if I'm Grayson, gosh, she doesn't really have a shot. Something I feel like a lot of. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was about to say, you're right. This is tough. She doesn't have. Goodness gracious.
She doesn't have a clear shot on a solid or a stripe, really. And you know what? Sometimes I think I could even be better about this. Is the table's open, but play safe on every ball almost. She could bank this 15 back a little bit and leave the cue ball on the rail and maybe leave him where he doesn't have a straight an option on either suit, and you'll have your picking again.
It's not a bad idea.
I don't really see what else she could do here unless, yeah, I really don't. go for a bank or something, but you might as well just put him tough and maybe he'll bust this up a little bit and leave it still open.
Not sure what she's getting the bridge for. She shouldn't be shooting in any way that she would need the bridge.
Maybe she's gonna try to go on the other side of the stack and
she can make it nasty maybe with the 2 and mix the 2 up with the 3-9.
I don't hate that either.
That's right, Ray. Saved you about time. Johnny, what's going on, good sir? You can absolutely send me the picture of the cue you made for your wife. 100%, brother. Good to see you in stream, my friend. Hope y'all are doing well. Yeah, one of my favorite stories, we were talking about Sophia Mast, and one of my favorite stories to tell is her dad's flipping awesome. I was out at a tournament, and she was there too, and he walked up to me, and he was like, hey, he's like, Sophia's about to send me to go get her Chipotle, because she loves Chipotle, and so I got to go anyways to get it for her. Would you like some Chipotle, Tim? I started dying laughing. I was like, I appreciate it. I'm good to go, but thank you so much, Mr. Jacob. That was kind of you.
Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, definitely. He is very. What I think is so cool is, to be 17 and being a world class player is so unique, and
Yes.
they definitely embrace it for her and let her live her dream. Because I think I could be wrong. I don't know their whole story very well, but I think, her dad played a little league here and there and stuff, but she just really took to the game.
Yeah.
And then they encouraged it. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what I've heard. So it's definitely a unique lifestyle for a 17-year-old girl. I think she does virtual school. She's traveling the country, the world.
Yes, she is.
All right, Grayson's made a little something happen on the solids here.
Yeah, we got a little headway. Let's go.
Wow, great shot.
Yeah, good stroke.
Off the rail, perfect for the 1. And she is the lower skill in this battle, so I think for her, the priority is just make your balls, and every time you go to the table, just try to improve your suit.
Yes, 100%. We were. Oh my goodness gracious! I felt like a broken record for a moment yesterday because so many people were hitting way harder than they needed to, and I'm like, your opponent doesn't have a run out. They're not going to run out. I said, you're overhitting everything. Instead of getting close to a pocket, get it closer to a pocket, make it better.
Yeah, definitely an 8 ball. And Logan always preaches this to me, and heck, now I'm a 6, but I still need to hear it. That he's been telling me since I met him. Every time you go to the table, look for an opportunity to improve your balls.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you don't have a shot, 8 ball. Whew. Oh no.
Nope. Oh my goodness. Wow. I was holding my breath for a moment there.
But Logan tells me all the time, though, every time you go to the table, look for a way to improve your balls. If it's breaking out a breakup, a cluster that you have, if it's you have a tough shot, you don't know if you're going to make it, hitting it at slow speed to hang it in the pocket.
Sorry, I'm back.
No problem. Nice shot there.
Ooh.
Gotta be a little careful with this 8 ball. I think I would probably try to shoot the 3 by this 15, and you really don't want anything going possibly that 8 ball's hanging so. This is good. Take the pocket
really
over,
good.
like we
Oh
said.
my gosh. I'm hanging out there in the kind of top middle-ish zone of the table here, and
And she's a 2, so just winning 1 rack is huge for the team. Gets a point for the team. So
they throw the 3-0 too.
Exactly. If she could pull off at least a rack, I think her team would be very, very happy.
It'd be a great throw, that's for darn sure.
Ooh. Oh, good try.
Oh, that's interesting. Johnny got the photo here. That's what's the green
Oh,
that's in the queue is a pretty very beautiful emerald. but almost lighter. Let's see here. Yeah, I like the green. It's a little different. It's not full on. I'd still describe it as emerald, but I feel like it's a lighter. Oh yeah, there is a lighter point here. I didn't see that one. Kind of a lighter. Yeah.
Different. I love a different. If you see my bag, everybody has a JB case. I have a JB that's like an ornamental pattern on it. I won't give it up because nobody has it.
Yeah.
My Q, nobody plays with my Q, and
What are you rocking now?
I have a Muchi
You still have
Casino
Muchi?
9.
Yeah, you do.
It's like a
Yes.
pink. I talked about I wanted a feminine Q. This is like a Q that has some pink in it. And I love it. I bought the carbon fiber shaft about maybe 6 months after playing with it. I love it. It's just nice to have something different than what everybody has. Logan wins Qs all the time from different route. He won playing the Invitational. He just won that SVBQ, which was gorgeous. Love it. And he asked me if I wanted it, and I said, well, I like my Q that I know it's, I'm not worried about picking up somebody else's. Oh, tough scratch right here.
Johnny messaged me. I said it's a jade that he made. He made himself. I like that. It was very unique.
Yeah, it does look like jade. This would be a good timeout opportunity here, I think.
Yeah. Which way would you play this? So what are you thinking?
I'm probably going on the other side of the 4-ball and shooting into the side pocket, and then just rolling up a little bit and shooting trying to get straight on the one in the corner and stop shot. I'm like I said though, I just lost very terribly, so my opinion might not be what Mike Florio, who's a great player, will tell her to do. I like the side pockets. A lot of people don't.
People are scared of them.
It's a habit I'm trying to break because the corners do play a little bit bigger, and I've just always liked the side pockets. So yeah, so it looks like he's telling her to roll up and maybe shoot the one in the opposite corner.
That's exactly the way I was gonna.
Really?
Personally, I'm with you. I'm not afraid of the side pocket. So the moment she said that, I'm like, you know what? I'm surprised I didn't look at that one first.
I might angle this a little bit more to the left, so you're kind of rolling towards the rail here. It looks like the camera may be a little bit deceiving. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, that you might roll up right on it. But hey, this is not a bad leave at all.
It's not. Mama Lane says that's Samantha Shea I hear. Yes,
You just saw me cry an hour ago.
Oh no,
I had a little tear. Disappointed in myself.
You know, that's one of the things I always value about you as well when playing. It is a lot of time whenever I talk to you about a matchup and stuff like that, it's always about how you played. How did you do? What could you control on the table? You have a really good mindset around that.
Yeah, I try to, because bottom line, it is a game you're playing against somebody else, but I do feel like everybody always says you're playing the table, you're playing the table. Really, you're playing yourself and your mind and your mental state. You are playing the person a little bit, and if somebody comes with a great out and there's nothing you can do. Ooh, she really rolled this ball.
She did.
Still okay though. She's got to look. You really are playing yourself, playing the good part of your mind.
Oh my Lanta.
She's not afraid to hit the ball, I'll tell you that. This is a good skim here. Hopefully she maybe goes a little lower on the cue ball here, or a little bit of left English to kind of avoid the scratch. If she hits at the same pace, I think she'll be okay. Same pace that she hit the last two balls, that is. Oop. Yeah, good shot.
There we go.
So she's got a point for her team now.
Big deal right there.
Which, as a new player, really, in a situation like this, a high pressure situation, you can't ask for anything more. Anything else is a bonus, at least when as far as like our teams and how we feel.
I'd say going back to your cue, by the way, I saw it was at the APA Vegas event, Whirlpool Pool Players Championship, and it was funny. I saw I've seen a blue before, but it was this kind of almost like a babyish light blue version of yours. And I was like super, super close to pick it up. Super close. I was like, man, this is a nice blue they got in here.
Yeah, they're very nice. They're all inlaid. I'm biased for things that are made in the United States.
Yeah, no wrong with that.
They do a they do a great job. When I bought my Q, I wish I picked up the extension that matches, but
Yeah,
I just
conversation.
yeah, I just didn't at the time, and so I bought a generic one, and it's a little the size is a little different, which bothers me a little bit, but I mean for a generic $80 extension that I use on 2 shots every 2 months, you know,
Not
how
not
much can
not
you
not
go
too
for?
shabby. Yeah.
They definitely make good products. But I mean, there's so many good brands now making such good products. Q-Tech is huge and makes great stuff. I would play with a Q-Tech tomorrow if I had one. Predator, Bull Carbon's doing great stuff. This Q that you're raffling off here.
Yeah.
I was talking about things that could be a little bit more feminine. This one's got some little purple inlays and stuff in there, and it's a little bit more not so masculine, which I love. But I'm a girly girl, so I'm definitely and Justin's wife, Sam Lamont, she's one of my good friends, and she just put a purple tip on her stick, and she's like, "I'm a girl playing a sport that's mainly men. I want girly stuff." And
Yes.
I totally agree with her.
I love that. I love that. Nothing wrong with it at all. It makes it more fun, but it's also like we're all the same when it comes to that. I tell the story all the time. My first World Qualifier, guy was there replacing people's tips, and the popular thing there was the Kamui Clear.
Oh, I used to play with those.
Right, and
That was the
and
thing.
everybody had it, and I was like,
Yeah,
I
that was
want
the thing.
this, and then my team was like, Tim, don't change your tip in the middle of World Qualifier.
Oh
That's a
no.
bad idea. I
And was
changed it. No, I changed it. I played phenomenal after that because it worked kind of like a placebo effect type deal where I was like, this thing's cool. Like, look how cool my cue. Guys, look, I got it. Right. And I kept on like showing it off and stuff, and I was having fun, but why did I want it? Because it looked awesome, right? It appealed to me, Oh my goodness gracious. This would have been 2014.
Yeah, 2014. Okay, so
Yeah.
I started playing pool and I want to say 2018, and the Kamui Clear. If you had a Kamui Clear, I thought you were ashamed and moaning.
Yeah, you were so
I
cool.
thought you were, I didn't want to play somebody with a Kamui Clear on.
You were the kid with the light up Nikes.
And I remember going to a tip guy and I was like, I want a Kamui Clear. And they're like, oh, it's $60. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like a broke college kid. I'm like, never mind. Can you put the tiger on or whatever I got? Yeah, if I used to have a player's cue that I got from my mom that had, I think it had like flames on it or something. It was the dorkiest cue. No offense if anybody plays with a flame cue, but
That's funny though. That's too good.
yeah. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, man. I've met a lot of people through APA. I moved a couple times in Florida and I'm distracted. I'm looking at another table. It's a good shot. But yeah, it's been good. Met a lot of people through APA.
So that year was the big year for me.
2017.
2017 was the big one. So that's the one where me, Justin, Sam, and a guy by the name of Jacob, we were on both teams. So we four were on Team Anyone's Guess, and we were on Cancel Christmas together. That's when Cancel Christmas got formed.
Was Rosa on this team too?
Yes, yep,
Yeah.
Rose was on that
Yeah,
team.
I've seen a picture.
Yep, and we all went
Park
to
Ave.
Vegas. Yep, that Park Avenue. But yeah, that was the big one of the big deals for us. But
It's a cool Tim.
so great question. I love telling this story. So my buddy, let me go back in time. I started playing on a pool table because on the summers I would go visit my grandparents. I would normally stay there for the summer break a lot of times, and I'd go to their church, Northside Baptist Church in Tipton, Georgia, and they had a family life center. And so they had a couple pool tables. They had at a time I didn't have a clue what it was called, but they had a bumper pool table as well. And so I'd always pay up the queue, go over there and play and shoot and have a lot of fun. And that continued through my youth years at my church back home, et cetera, et cetera. So fast forward to me working for Best Buy and then moving the first time around from Jacksonville or from Valdosta, Georgia to Jacksonville. And I met Joe Alessandrini. And he was in APA and playing and they needed a new player. And so he's talking to me. We're at Geek Squad and we're talking. He's like, yeah. He's like, you ever play pool? I was like, yeah. And I explained to him the same thing I just told you. He's like, well, we need you, man. He's like, come out, play. It's a lot of fun. No pressure. It's just a good time. And of course, I did every excuse in the book at first as for, I don't want to, this and the other. I'm nervous. And
It is a little intimidating.
it definitely can be because you put on yourself, even though he's like, there's no pressure, we have no expectation. It's just meant for fun.
I think when you're a new
Say it.
player, I know when I started, I joined a random team. I was in college. My mom played APA. I wanted
Yeah.
to join. I joined a random team, and I remember being like, "Oh my gosh, I'm gonna suck."
Yep,
You
yep,
know,
yep.
not knowing about the handicap system or anything like that, not knowing that lower skilled players are valuable to the makeup of a team. So all those same feelings for me too.
Yeah, it's wild. And it's funny because he's telling me not to worry. I'm putting that pressure on myself. We don't have an expectation. I'm putting that pressure on myself. Like everything that he was trying to like refute for me, I was instantly just putting right back onto my shoulders. It was wild. And yeah, just have fun. Exactly, 100%. And then I started playing and fell in love with the game. And it took almost 3 years until I figured out that I was a left-handed player. I'm right-handed
Are you?
I shoot left-handed. Yep.
I
My
don't
right
remember
hand is
that.
my bridge hand and stuff. So yep, which is wild because if you look at how you line up over your cue and everything, it's hilarious with me. But
Now, do you think that you are naturally left-handed, or do you think that years of playing at your church and things like that, that because the natural thing to do is, I'm a right-handed person, the natural thing to do is want to bridge with your right hand when you, I don't want to say don't know any better, but
yeah,
you're a beginner and you really don't know any better. You don't know that right-handed people bridge with their left hand.
yep.
So I want to say like the natural thing to do is like try to bridge with your right hand. Now, do you think you just became left-handed because of years of recreationally playing with your left hand?
Yeah, so I think it was a combination of what you just said. I think naturally, because like my excuse was I looked at him like it's crazy. I'm about to buy this girl on a mic a drink. Well, come on down, Logan. Do it. But I think naturally, like you said, like you want to bridge with your right hand because I did the same thing. The moment I'm in that timeout,
Natural.
Joe's like, "Why are you shooting that way?" I'm like, "Shooting what way?" And he's like, "You're shooting left-handed." I'm like, "What do you mean?" Like I'm literally like remaking my bridge back and forth with my right hand, and he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "People do it with their left hand." I'm like, "Well, they're left-handed players. What are you talking about? Like, you're crazy, Joe."
And
Like,
that's the same thing. I used to think, obviously, I bridge with my left hand. I'm like, you would think when you think left-handed player, you're thinking of a player that bridges with their left hand. That's why pool's a little funny
yeah,
too. Yeah, and now I try to shoot lefty, see like, can I make a ball here or there? And it is not good.
right. We got a score update thanks to Jose keeping track of it from the other table.
Who was on the other table?
It was Mr. Pennington was on there.
Kevin Early's playing.
Yeah, Kevin's over there now. That's matchup number Trace. That's over there, but it was Jacob versus or Jacoby versus Jonathan, sorry. That's who it was.
Danica said, love all the girly stuff. And Jennifer said, I love Jennifer Reisner. I keep want to call her Nicole.
Yeah, I say it every time.
I love the girly stuff. Mine looks like sparkles going up and down the stick. Yeah, see, like I said, there's really a market for women are growing in this sport. Tim just said it. Now there's 2 ladies teams just in Jacksonville.
Yeah, the two
So
latest divisions is that big. It was awesome too. It was a fun day. I will say this much: there was a cheer in the office because we were like, oh, it could happen, it could happen. Next thing you know, we get called for another team. We're like, it happened. Yes, we have to split it. And like Kel's like, it's gonna take a moment to do that work, but it's gonna be worth it. I was like, you darn skippy.
so now
I was like, so soaked.
do both divisions combine for the qualifier? They would, right? Like a
Yeah,
regular session?
yeah. I'm assuming so. Yeah, they would get
Yeah.
together like a regular session would. That's a good question. Though. I got to find out exactly how that comes together, but I'm pretty sure.
No, ladies is a lot of fun. I love ladies. It's a great way to, if you're also a newer player and maybe feeling anxious about being on an 8-person roster. I know there's a lot of women in that division that just play ladies once a month. It works better for their schedule. Good shot here from Joseph. Ooh, this 8-ball's gonna get a little weird. You can maybe draw back just a hair and play bank, or I don't know if it goes on the side. I don't think so.
Predicament here. I agree.
I think you have to play for the bank. Looks like what he's doing. He looks like he's drawing the ball. Oh.
I believe it's Oliver over there for your team, Jose. For sure, that's the gentleman's name for your side. I know some of your team at this point.
What are you doing here, Tim?
Let's see.
I'll tell you what I'm doing. Might be crazy. He doesn't know what to do. You got a timeout. He doesn't know what to do. That's what I would do. I would try to just put it there and block the pocket if you miss it. It's almost like a safe or a two-way. No chance of scratching. What are you thinking?
Yeah, that's the. I'm trying to see if there was another option that would have caught my eye right off the bat, but I was like, the only window he has is in between that 1-4 and slice it, send it a little. But is there a better carom? No. What if he can carry him into maybe the side here a little bit? No, it ricocheted right off. Interesting how that reacted.
He could have maybe just. It looked like it was pretty wired. The 4-ball in the corner. He could have just made it, open up the 8, and think like, I'm making a 2. I'm playing a 2 that maybe she'll give me another chance. Hopefully, play the odds a little bit.
And you got to in this instance, right? Like that is something people do not take into consideration, and especially an 8-ball. That's why I was like getting so much repetitiveness out of my conversation yesterday. I was like, you both have 4 balls left on the table. For the love of all things awesome, quit hit so hard and get things in their pockets because then you're going to have a run out. I even made the joke on stream because I watched somebody do it before. A skill level 3 had ball in hand, Sam, had 3 of their 4 object balls left in pockets and used the ball in hand on the 1 object ball that wasn't left in the pocket. And so I was like, a 3 doesn't run 4 balls in a row. And I'm like, they were in the pockets. What do you mean they don't run it? I was like,
ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, it was all there. I was like, they set up good.
And I see what Joseph and his coach were trying to get him to do, just try to put the 8-ball by the corner, but he ended up tying up her 2 balls into the pockets. And here, Grayson, skill level 2, I mean, she's
on the run.
Ran 3 balls already. And now, now it comes down time to, hey, make a good shot here. And, she might be pretty close to straight on the 1 ball and possibly out winning the match for her team.
Should be massive. I mean, because with them winning the last one just a moment ago and it being 3-2, they got 1 win under their belts. That'll give them their second win, another point, making it 4-2 overall. We saw it kind of play out like that yesterday, chat.
Yeah, Austin said I'd sacrifice the 4-ball TBH. Yeah, see, he could have just made it and gotten a pocket for the 8. She unfortunately is going to leave him pretty open, but it was a great run.
Yeah.
It was a great run, great try here.
A lot of confidence from her on that run. I liked it.
Yeah, it definitely was. And, sometimes you're just in that position where it's time to go and you just got to go. Oh.
Ooh. I thought he was going to hit to the bite point for a moment there.
That was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mr. MacArthur will tie it right back up. Yeah. Nice little 3-3 here overall. Both teams have 1 win under their belts. Match 3 is already going with Kevin and Oliver. Kevin, early there, he is skill level 7 versus Oliver, skill level 6. So that's a 5-4 race over there.
Yeah, it's funny how this tournament works out, where it's almost kind of like the second day feels harder than the first to me. Maybe you're playing because you're playing with no more lives left and no more bullets in the gun type of way.
Yep. You're just the corner, right? Yeah. All this or nothing. And especially now, like this, out of any session that gives me the most anxiety is this one, because I'm like, this is it. We're not gonna have a chance for this year. Yeah.
My team.
Sorry. Probably not trying to.
No.
I'm sorry.
For so long. I've been playing APA for 8 years, where it's like I'm kind of used to this.
8 years is a while though. It's absolutely amazing how much new people there are.
I've never been for teams. I would love to go for teams. I've been for captains.
Yes, one of my favorites.
Oh, captains is a blast, but never been for teams. Yeah, I'd love to go. I've been out with with Logan 100 times to Vegas. It's a great time every time. But
How about this year? Did you see the pros? Seeing Federer's gonna be out there, Efren's gonna be out there summer round.
I did.
Yeah, it's huge.
Very surprised.
Yes. Same.
Hopefully that turns into a nice little partnership with Federer and the APA because he's a very influential person in this game.
Very much so. I was sitting there talking to him as well because Skyler owns was it 24/7 Action, I think.
He just sold it.
No, did he?
Oh, they're trying to sell it.
Oh goodness.
Billy.
Well, darn, I was about to say he's been out there the past couple times. I've been out there, and I'm like, yeah. So you get to see another pro randomly across the table, and
they're too busy to.
No, I don't blame on that. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Unfortunately, but
great brand regardless.
Yeah.
Evan.
Uh-oh, Skedios.
Looks like I played it. Sorry, no, Kevin. I could try. It's hard with the bridge.
It is, especially if you don't lay the darn bridge down.
This is a little weird. You got to kind of around the 9-ball, a little follow around the 9-ball. I mean, this is a very small window you're playing for right here. Do you know the skill levels of these people?
Yeah,
I know Kevin's a 7.
The 6.
Kevin's a 7, right?
Kevin's 7. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, he tried to get on a good thing he missed it because he definitely did not have a look at the 3-ball. All right, well, Kevin's a very capable player. He could run this out.
Sorry, let's fixing the zoom real fast a little bit. There we go. All right, still waiting on the other table for matchup number 4. I'll tell you, man, some of the teams are taking long with their throws.
I do think the 2 tables is not necessarily a different strategy, but you want to be extra sure. Oh, scratch. That's a hard scratch right there. Oh, that was a hard scratch. Is that the 4-ball up there?
Yeah, it's the 4 and 3.
Okay.
And 8 sitting in its happy little center zone in the bottom half of the table.
I mean, this is a dream layout, but I wish I had this during my match.
Right?
I mean, I might have had something easier and messed it up, but I mean, ding, ding, ding. I feel like that's a gift from Kevin, and Kevin's a great player, so you got to take advantage when it comes.
Yes, you do. I love it. Awesome. I'm saying, still waiting to go to Vegas someday. You'll get there, brother. It'll happen. I promise you. Danica said we got a chance. Yeah. 9-ball, I'm assuming.
We are not in 9-ball.
Oh, are you already qualified?
No. Oh, well, I qualified on my Friday night team. My Wednesday night team, we lost by a few points. Wednesday night team is having a little bit of a rough go right now.
Yeah. It happens. It definitely happens. It's tough sometimes with teams and people move and
every tournament's tough. Playoffs are tough. Tri-Cups are tough. The World Qualifiers. Ouch.
Let's see here. Colton versus Jackson coming up.
Click on it, which is I can relate because that's how I played. But all right, Kevin's got another chance. This is a little strange too. He played it good. Oof. Jackson is. I think that's who I played.
See, Jackson is
yesterday. He beat the crap out of me.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's a 3.
Yeah, he's a 4. Yeah, he plays good. It's like the perfect combination of I played bad and he played good.
Gonna rotate the camera in just a moment here. We'll let him finish off with the C Colton right there, getting ready. Oh, I hate when that happens. The perfect storm of me playing bad and the other person playing good. It annoys me so much.
Yeah,
goodness gracious.
I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting them to put their up 4 on me. I went blind. I was expecting to play a 5 or a 6. It threw me off a little bit, which is no excuse because I should be able to play anybody. I mean, it's a fair race for anybody.
Yep.
That maybe threw me off a little bit, and then I scratched the first rack on the 8. I played a terrible shot, made a bad decision, and yeah, he got the best of me. He played great and capitalized. Just like it looks like Kevin's gonna do here after really giving a bunch of chances. Oh, I jinxed him. Commentator's curse.
As far as I heard him in the background say what he said first before we saw it happen on stream. I was like, "You ain't making that." Oh no, Mama Lane said pool party was a party pooper this weekend.
There was no pool party.
There was no pool party. Party poopers. The party was rained on. Okay.
I can't wait to go to Vegas on a team 2. This time could be our time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely, I've been around it. I've been out when Logan's gone for a team. It's a different kind of energy.
Yes, it is.
You were out there that when their team got, I want to say they got 16th or 17th out there. I mean, they went really deep in that tournament. And of course, when they got put out, they were all heartbroken.
Oh man, that was. First and foremost, I appreciate the blessing of getting of having the chance to even be out there with them when I was, and took advantage of it. Decided to be the team hype man, as they remind me, and it was a lot of fun, to say the least. They brought a lot of the energy, and of course had all of Jacksonville rooting them on. And the moment that's the loss happened, it's one of those, like, there's nothing.
Bittersweet.
Yep. There's nothing you can say. It's one of those, you gotta work through those emotions.
So tough that I would feel lucky to not go 2-0 out there. Not trying to exaggerate, but there's so many great teams. I mean, you're talking about the best teams from every single APA league across the country.
Absolutely.
I forgot what this gentleman's name is, but he played a great save, and
it's Mr. Oliver.
Oliver, yeah, he did play a good save, and he got this as a result. Oh
wow!
Ouch! This is nerves right now.
Yes, it is. Coming through. A little back cut here for Kevin.
Okay, Kevin should. I'm not gonna curse him again, but
he's got a good chance.
He told me, he said, when I have a shot that I'm supposed to make, I think of cartoons. He's like, I think about Woody Woodpecker and try not to put the pressure on yourself. Not that this is an easy shot. Yeah. Maybe I jinxed him again. He left it good, though.
That's funny that you say that, or he said he thinks Woody Woodpecker. One of my favorite things to do as a kind of a joke, but also as kind of like a memory. As I always ask people, what's your favorite Pokemon? And that's what I'll do.
This one. I love this one. What is the first major news story you remember?
No. I don't know at all. Yeah, I'd have to think about that one. Actually, no, I do remember. I remember when Bill Clinton won presidency. I'm sorry.
Jessica got rescued? That might have been before you were born.
Yep. Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I think mine, that was actually probably the death of Michael Jackson, I want to say.
That was a big one. Goodness gracious.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But that's always a fun little icebreaker question to ask people.
The nice thing is, and the purpose of it, Chad, is it gets your mind thinking. And when you start thinking about that, you're not thinking and focusing on the stress you're trying to cause on yourself.
But he told me, he said, when I have an easy shot I know I'm supposed to make to keep myself from overthinking. He just told me this today because I was telling him yesterday I missed a ball 3 inches from the pocket. Wow, that was a great shot.
Oh, yeah.
3 inches from the pocket. And he said, when I have a shot like that, I think about old school cartoons. And he's like, I just feel like, and you know what? When I started playing, my mom used to always tell me, she's like, when I have a shot that I don't like, I tell myself I love this shot.
There you go. Yep.
Good for the mental.
That was something one of my captains did as well. Is he'd get to a table and I always knew when he didn't like the shot. He'd look at it and be like, Tim, remember this shot. I'm like, all right. He's like, it's my favorite shot. And I was like, you biscuit. I'm like, I know it's not. Gosh darn it. Now I know you do not like this shot. Oh my goodness.
And said Tim was with us in Vegas that year. It was awesome.
It was such
a half a Qball involved with that. Oh. Yeah, that was a good time.
That was huge, man. That was
till they got put out. Then it was very different. I'm not gonna lie, really, the energy went from 100 to 0 really quick.
Yeah, somebody definitely popped the hot air balloon real fast.
Like maybe 7 days in Vegas, everybody's like, I need a vegetable and go home.
That's true. That's very true.
We always have a great time out there, though. Oh, I've seen this man before. This is Colton.
Yep.
Right here at the table, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Colton Pennington.
Colton Pennington.
Okay,
Okay.
got
Okay.
3 of the Pennington family on this team.
Susie's on this team?
Yep, Susie is, Colton, and then Jacoby has already played his match.
What about Kingpin?
Nope. Kingpin is not. Nope, he's on the Pirates, but they did win last night. Pirates won their match.
Oh.
They won right over there on table 6. Actually, I remember that. Took their photo.
Jackson needs to take maybe a little more time. I feel like that was a little rushed right there.
Golly, I didn't even realize he went to the table and was already left. Yeah, that was crazy fast.
Rushed.
Jackson, simmer it down, man. Simmer it down.
See, but he's probably feeling how I felt when I played him. Oh my gosh, I'm spotting somebody.
Yeah.
I can't make any mistakes. And then, you're telling yourself don't make mistakes, and that's when all the mistakes come out.
It definitely is. It's a tough one.
Good shot. So this is, I guess, a 4-3 race, right? A 4 and 3.
First 3. Yep, you got it. Oh, Jose giving us some insight here. He said this team beat the Rat Pack last night, so they've already had their matchup and now have met in the one lost side part of the bracket.
The Rack Pack. Oh, see you next Thursday. Already beat the Rack Pack yesterday.
Yeah.
How did that work? Oh, they must have lost after they beat them.
Yep. And then just due to the way
It's just luck of the draw right there.
Yep.
Huh. Well, that could be a good thing. Get your little get back, do a couple matchups different.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, that had to play out exactly how it did to even come close to this happening again, because one simple difference and they're on completely different boards again. Wow, that's funny. That's funny. Oh, was it the Pirates? Oh yeah, the Pirates. What? Yeah, I'm sorry. Pirates 2 beat out Red Hat. Forget me. Okay, sorry. Oh, that's right. They played. I'm sorry. Qball Mafia is the one C next Thursday played, and Qball Mafia got their win. Pirates did too, but yeah.
I think that was the right shot, trying to cut the 1 in and leave yourself the 6 on the side. It just was very thin. He did tie up Jackson's ball here. He Yes. No. Sorry, confused me. He's asking if the 8 had to go clean. No, it does not.
No. That for some reason,
yes at first.
For some reason, that question has come up multiple times today. Just be clear for what Mike Brown was asking on stream here. If the 8 caroms off of another object ball, as long as if you're on the 8, you make contact with the 8 first, right? And then the 8 gets dropped in the pocket that you marked, it's golden, right? That 8 could go off of 4 different balls. It doesn't matter, right? It is you make contact with that first, and it went in the pocket you marked. Yeah. If you use the 8 to combo one of their balls out of your way.
I do think Michael is he's a longtime pool player, but I do think he is new to APS.
Yes. Yep.
I want to say I played with Brain a bunch. I mean, he's one of Logan's good friends.
So. Is it Bram or Brom?
It is Brain. I did notice you were saying Brom yesterday.
Why didn't nobody correct me?
It does look like it's spelt Brom.
I was like, he's got Brommy power. Like Brawny, but
I always thought that he should make a team. He just did make a Wednesday team. I told him he should call it the Brain Drain. Like brain. I don't know. It's so stupid, but
I mean, you gotta have fun with stuff. By the way, Oliver just took that rack, the next rack from Kevin.
Oh, really?
Yep. So it looks like they're in a good battle over there.
Good shot here.
Ooh.
No, don't get stuck behind this ball.
Yep. How about
this is a little the 1 ball.
I'm going after my. Well, I mean, you might be able to get it if you can be down bottom half of the table, but when are you going to be properly bottom half of the table?
Here I think I'm trying to send the 5 with top and send the cue ball back down to that quarter of the table where it's at now.
Oh, so you're gonna hit the right hand side of the 5 and send the cue ball back top right quadrant.
If you're where he is shooting at it, I'm thinking the left side, almost like you're trying to cut the ball.
No, I mean from our point of view, right side.
Yeah. Okay, from our point of view, yeah, the right side. Just thin it and send it back down there. I don't really know what else you could do. You could try to hit the 1 ball, but you're gonna leave him a shot. You could try the bank.
That one. The bank on the 5.
You could try it, but I mean, it's kind of a sellout.
Yeah, I agree. You're gonna leave a pretty good shape on the 12.
It's kind of a sellout. He's getting a timeout here, rightfully so.
Love seeing TJ back to the table. Actually played pool with him back when I first started in APA. I wasn't on a team with him, but he was a big shots guy as well.
Yeah, bank shots. I've heard so much about it. I didn't live here when that place was around.
All right. Well, it's funny. I was
Very elusive.
very much so now, but it was hilarious because we were talking. Mike Kelly and I were talking Friday night. We were enjoying Friday Night League in here and having a good time talking with everybody. And I told him, I was like, man, I was like it's weird. I was like, how much of a home Qball is to me, and being in here and stuff. I said it makes me feel like the big shot stays, and like after like I left for a couple of years because wife and I had babies and life. I mean, there was a lot of life, so it felt hard to play pool. And when I came back, knowing that bank shots had closed, I was like, man, I was like, I'm never gonna have that place that kind of feels like home again. I just don't I'm okay with it. I understand it's not gonna happen, etc. And then like Qball became that for me. So
Wow, this
oh my
I don't know if this
Atlanta.
worked out very, very, very well.
I bet you $5 says exactly what TJ was knowing that's gonna happen. I don't think he told him.
The cue ball back down here,
Oh
but I don't
my
know if
God.
he could have dreamed it'd be this good. But yeah, I totally agree. I love Qball. Qball is my second home. We live in the same neighborhood and it's not very far from here. And I would hate to say that the proximity to Qball didn't slightly influence me of right by my house because I was here all the time. What a great kick.
Goodness gracious.
Almost
Back to back shots.
he made it. What a great kick.
So I replay that as well because I just want it like reminded here. This
Oh my gosh, did he even look at it? It was such a all on feel.
yeah. I mean he went for it.
Wow. Dead in the face.
That was wild how close he was to making that.
I mean, the speed.
Crazy.
See, I mean, you can get out here. If you play this good. Okay.
Back on the right hand side of it. Oh, give some angle.
The 8 ball is a little tough.
Wow.
I almost wouldn't mind him just drawing it back a couple inches and
Yep, my worry is somebody drawing too much, but I think that's one of those times where chat. You know me, I'm a fan of using top and stuff whenever you don't have to.
you're getting a game spot.
Yeah.
I think this is a little tougher here, but you're getting a game spot. I feel like the pressure's on the other player.
Yep, it definitely is.
Now, is he gonna scratch if he hits this? I don't think so, right?
No, not unless he does something super crazy, super forced.
Super outside English.
Yeah, yeah, something weird.
Yeah, I think the ball is frozen on the rail, and I feel like that almost makes it a lot easier to cut down this rail here. It'd be a great shot if he's able to execute.
Yeah, I agree with you because it gives you the one. I mean, you just gotta assume where the cue ball, rail, and 8 ball make contact together. That's your one spot. Whereas if it's off rail, you're right, it gets a little tougher.
And here I almost don't mind letting the cue ball kind of drift out to that left side of the table. Just make the cut on, if you miss it, the cut on the 12 a little bit harder. Let's see what he decides to do. I think he did mark the corner with his chalk.
I was on the camera first for a moment.
Wait
He
for it.
so still.
Oh, he played safe. Oh, this worked out good.
Yes, it did.
Wow, that worked out very well.
Back to you, Jackson. He said. Tough lead here for Jackson.
Plan for the 8 ball to be a blocker, or he was just trying to do like strictly cue ball safe, but that worked out very very well. Here, if I'm Jackson, I'm thinking. I mean, no offense, I'm thinking I lost his rack. You know what I mean?
I don't blame you because now you have the pressure on you that you're like, if I get ball in hand, it's over.
I mean, good hit and see what happens. I guess he's got to go the long rail and just go for a good hit. I mean, I don't love taking it this way. I like taking the path. He hit it good though. I like taking the path of least resistance. Almost fluked it in.
Yeah, he did.
Now this shot looks easy, but these shots are a little bit harder than they look.
These are easy.
He's joking. He's joking. This shot, I'm missing this shot. I don't know, 5 out of 5 out of 10 times, maybe 4 out of 10 times.
It is definitely a trickster shot for sure.
I mean, you can get cute and just do like, I don't know, maybe it sounds crazy, like cross bank over and just play all cue ball and try to get the cue ball on the left side of the table, but I think you should just go for this. Like I said, he's getting the game weight. If he gets his first rack, Jackson's gonna be feeling it. And I speak from experience because I played Jackson and I lost the first rack, and then it was just the never ending like try to play catch up game. And oh, good shot.
Oh, he gets it. He gets it.
Good
Whittier
shot.
Golden. Nicely done.
I don't even think he hit the rail. I think it was just straight pocket.
Yeah, he hit that good and great speed for a side pocket shot.
Definitely.
Going all the way down. I think quite a few people would try to go all the way down with that. But again, if you get your fear out of the way for side pockets like we were talking about earlier, and you play the right speed, side pockets are all about the speed of it. You can't go being like, bam, I made it in. Like it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. You can't go high speed. You got to hit it so perfectly pure at high speed. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I think a shot like that in the side pocket, the advantage is if you do miss and you end up catching the rail before the pocket, that ball's gonna bounce out and travel down to the center of the short rail at the top. Whereas if you're trying to cut it into the corner, it is a easier, more accepting pocket, but if you miss it, you're probably gonna end up hanging it for your opponent.
Yeah. Yeah. And he's already got the goose space that's at the top left anyways, so they're kind of selling out on that one. Christian Daniels is stressed out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's doing his pace again.
I don't know how his team's doing. They got a couple people playing now, but yeah, I definitely like I just talked about. I'm a big fan of the side pockets, but if you hit anything like that with if you're unsure, hit it with some speed, you'll probably end up in a center diamond at the short rail, almost like a 2A.
Yes, it is. Oh, great shot. Yeah, that one a little authority.
Yeah, I think he can use the 11 ball and kind of go into this cluster a little bit if he gets on the right side of it.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about. That'd be great.
He doesn't have it here, but he might be able to play the 10 ball with some top and kind of come back to the middle. Because I think it's the 12 ball, the pink one, is in jail right now.
Yeah, it is. Locked
The
up.
8 ball's in jail too. I don't mind like trying to go into it now because there's so many balls in front of the other pockets. It's a little safer.
Go down.
I don't think he has it here either. He might be able to go into the rail and off again off it. He knows it too. I think that's why he didn't play the last time. Yeah, he's gonna miss a whole stack here.
Yeah, that's a bummer too, because he could have a little bit of breakout, little
this
room.
ball because of that.
Yeah, I would just send my 14 upfield. Get close to that top right hand corner.
I mean, it's not terrible. You can put it on your opponent to break it out, but also, like I said, you have to look at who you're playing. Your opponent is a skill level 3. You know, they might not. They might leave this to you. You know, because they're very heavily advantaged with having your ball tied up as the higher ranked player.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I think taking every factor into consideration on the table in terms of just who you're playing, how they're playing, right? Thinking about like for instance, like I talked about me the other night where I was like, man, I couldn't do a 2-ball run to save my life. You know, so I'm not saying you can assume everything, but you know, if you see that I have 4 balls left on the table, you're probably getting back on the table if that's how I've been shooting for the night.
Yeah,
So you got to take advantage of that stuff.
it really is like a case to case basis. If I'm playing somebody that I think is better than me, I'm gonna let them take the burden of breaking something out. If I'm playing somebody that I know is maybe a weaker player, and you know, when I say weaker player too, it's really situational because I've lost to many people that I think I'm supposed to win against it. So it's really case by case situation, but he's gonna go for it right now. This isn't the best example of it. There's times where it's only maybe 2 balls tied up, or if you break it out and everything's wide open. Here, see, this was a pretty safe way. He popped his ball out, still left his opponent's ball tied up.
Got a 7 out just a little bit more too.
Exactly.
Nice. Yeah, that was a great shot for him. Unfortunately missed the 5, but it's still good. 14.
14. I don't know. I guess it goes inside the way he's looking at it. Yeah, that was tough.
Yeah. That's right, Ray. He's a 3, but he's on the hill. Makes him dangerous. Yeah, he's very dangerous. Very dangerous. Colton's doing good.
Pressure from the race comes in.
Look, you know now, like, you don't get anything. See next Thursday's up another 2 more points. That's 6-3.
I mean, it happens to everybody. You cut a 7 with a 2, and your 7's got to go to 7, and they have to go to 2, and they scratch on an 8 ball. I mean,
Yep.
you're not even playing pool at that point. You're just playing a don't mess up game.
Yes. Yep.
Let me push the balls to the pocket, not move anything too much, and
a 7-2 race can feel almost like the same as a 7 versus a 7 race because you made that one mistake and you done giving a game away. Either way, the difference is that when you're playing a 7 versus 7, it's because they're going to run the rest of the rack out on you. When you're playing for 7 versus 2, it normally means you made a mistake and accidentally, like you said, like maybe made the 8 ball or something like that. It's crazy.
or scratch on the 8 ball or something, and then I mean, from there on, you're one mistake away from losing.
Have you ever seen like a 7 versus 2 or 7 versus 3 and they scratch from an 8 on the break? Oh my goodness.
Yes, I have. I've been on the team that's done that. Funny you say that because yesterday Logan was working. We had Justin to play for our team, and he needed to play a 5. That's who the team had left. It was sudden death, and Justin needed to win 1 rack, and the 5 needed to win both racks. So Justin won the lag, and I told him, I said, he's like, I'm gonna go for the 8 of the break. I told him, do not, because if you scratch and then then it's a rate. I mean, yours, yeah, he's 2 skill levels higher, but I mean, if you mess up on the break and do something like that, you're
selling out. We're talking about
and then it's the same exact thing as when you're a 7 and you play a 2 and you scratch on the 8 ball, and then it's just a pushing balls to the pocket, trying not to mess up game.
Yep.
So I told him do not. So he went to go break, and he had it over by the side rail, looking like to do the second ball break, and I was like shaking my head, do not.
Not.
And then he ended up breaking from the middle and hooked the guy, and then got out, and it was no problem, but a lot less pressure. I personally do not go for the second ball break at all.
Oh, interesting. Really?
I've tried it like a couple times, and by a couple times I mean literally maybe 2. My break is like probably one of the weaker parts of my game anyways. I'm just trying to make a ball. I scratch a decent amount of times on the break as it is. I feel like I don't need a little cut break situation. I don't know.
You don't need anything added to the extra chances of scratch, yeah.
I do spread the balls out. Okay, so if I end up making a ball, I'm able to run a couple, but I say this now. I got my butt kicked today, so but people really do go for that second ball break a lot. And I feel like the higher skill levels you play, they really go for it. It's almost like cheesing the 9,
Right.
I don't know.
I'm a big fan of trying an 8 ball for the second ball break, but I'm also a fan of like when I've tried that, like especially if I'm against a fellow 5 and we got that 4-4 race and we're in it for the grind for a moment. If I'm not making anything, you might see me do it potentially twice, but realistically, usually after that first one, I'm like, all right, it's time to adjust.
Risky.
I just don't want to do that more.
You kiss a ball and scratch. I mean,
yep.
You're a 5 playing a 5, and now you're a 5 playing a 5 as a 4. I don't know. That's the way I always look at the races too. I'm like, especially when it comes to like tournaments like this, and they're like, okay, you need to beat them to the hill, or whatever the situation may be. Or you have to get to the hill, whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm playing as a 3 this match, or I'm playing a 5 as a 4 this match, just based on the race. This is a little interesting here. I don't know if I'm I like the shot. I think he'll make the ball, but I don't think it's going to break out like he wants it to. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, now his 3 ball's tied up. I don't know. Here, I think I'm just pushing a ball to a pocket if I'm Colton. That's a good shot. I mean, that is so hard to get out of. You can just make his ball and hang yours in the corner.
Yeah.
Just try to play safe on it. Did you end up making it to church this morning?
I sure did. Yes, ma'am. I was up at 6:45 a.m. and got up and went and played drums. And
what time did you end up getting home last night?
Hold on here. I can tell you.
1?
Yeah, it was close to it. Yeah. Let's see. I called wifey as of 12:39, which is when I got in the car. So yeah, it had to be close to 1 when I got inside the house.
Yeah, I was watching last night, and it was like, whoa, it's kind of late.
Yeah. Yeah, I got my nap in before church.
And then you're like, it was funny when you were like, okay, every other team's done, but the one for streaming. I know you're like, it's our luck to pick the longest match.
Caught on what I was saying.
Everybody's done, but
this one. Yeah, I was like, hurry up, get it done.
Yeah, I hear Colton, he's getting a timeout. I think you need to make this 11 ball and draw it if possible. I don't even know. I think you can roll it in and you'll be okay.
Are you on table 5 and 11? Okay, so everybody else is right now 5:45.
Oh, he's going. I don't like this. I'll be honest. I think this is a waste of a turn. I guess he's just afraid about freeing his ball.
No.
He rolled off too. I guess he's afraid of he's obviously a little, he knows Jackson's a higher rated player than him. He doesn't want to free up his ball, but I think if he went ahead and took the opportunity to make the 11, he would have left Jackson pretty tough. Now, if I'm Jackson, I think I'm shooting, what's the green one? The 14, right?
14, yep.
I think I'm shooting, this sounds crazy. Maybe that's what he's doing, and then shoot the 15 and then shoot the 14 off of the 11 and try to break your 11 out.
Yes.
I think I'm doing that with ball in hand, though, and maybe trying to draw back or something.
I wouldn't be mad at that, actually. I like the idea of using it for ball in hand just because you're going to guarantee your control. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to put the cue ball where you want it. You're going to put the 14 and have a higher chance of putting it where you want. Mike's just assuming that.
He's going to get okay on it. I guess you can shoot it into the rail, kind of, and it'll still go off. It's a big pocket. And the position of the cue ball is kind of positive for like playing safe here. He's a little steep on this ball.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's a little steep on this ball. He needed to roll it up a little more. Played safe.
3. Oh, wow. Oh, no. No, he's behind the 8.
I wonder what the discussion was they had. I wonder if it was it had to be shooted off the 11, and it just, yeah, it had to be.
He is stuck. And
you know what? I think I would, I don't know. Are you kicking it from the longer way? I think I'm going the shorter distance and just trying to get a good hit. I mean, this is your more likely chance of making the ball. What do I know?
And he makes it perfect. Makes it. Get out of here.
Yeah, straight in.
Get out of here. Oh,
I lost to this guy yesterday. I mean,
but the odds of him doing that are that's somewhat a hero swing. So
see, I'm like a chicken. I'm like, okay, traveled 3 feet and try to get a good hit, or travel 5 inches and.
Well, you're playing the percentages.
You know, I mean, gosh, so you hit it like that. How can you not?
Wow.
Good shot.
Out. Nicely done.
All right, Tim. Well, I think I'm gonna head out. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
This was a
thank
lot
you.
of fun.
As always, it's a pleasure. You take care, Samantha Shea.
I
Appreciate you.
thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Stream world.
Everybody say bye to Sam.
Bye, guys.
Bye. That's right, Austin. That was a freaking shot and a half. Oh, I love it, love it, love it. That's too funny. Oh my goodness. Hey, thank y'all for saying bye to Sam. Do the gob chicken dance. Say Sam Austin. Goodness gracious. Everybody say bye to Sam. Appreciate you guys for loving on her and showing her the support here in the stream. Definitely appreciate her showing the love and coming on over. So I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, Ethan. He says if it's a kick shot, why not swing for the make? That's what made Efren great. She's playing the percentages is why. So there's a higher percentage from a shorter distance with your kick to make positive contact with the ball and not land the ball in hand. So that is with him swinging the way he was. That's what we would consider a hero shot more than anything. And don't get me wrong, he hit it great. He made it. Right. That's why Sam was like, "What I know, you know, what am I saying?" So, but it's definitely more of a hero shot for sure. It added that extra bit of distance. Could have added that extra chance to fail. She loves being on here for commentating race. That's why I was glad when all y'all were giving her love. Lower percentage to win the rack, Ethan. Lower percentage. You're assuming to win the rack if you kick it in, right? But it is a harder kick in to do so. It's definitely a harder kick in. It's a lower percentage shot that he makes that into the pocket. There's a higher percentage chance that he fails, does not make it in the pocket, or misses the ball completely and goes too short. Sorry, guys. One moment here. One moment. We're having some discussion about sudden death here. Real fast, I want to make sure teams know what they have going on. So we got a couple people coming by the booth, and that's why I muted up here for a moment, chap. He says, "I'll be back in a minute. Gotta go back to work. Go back to work, either. Don't get in trouble for this." Oh, that's funny. So no, I like the idea of being aggressive, right? I don't mind the idea of being aggressive with the shot that he took. And again, he landed it. We can always play the what if games, but he landed it. The truth of the matter is if you set that shot up and you say, hey, for your skill over range, skill 4, which is the higher percentage chance that you make a good hit out of it. Going the right hand long rail side is a higher percentage chance than going from the left hand long rail. There's less distance. Less distance increases your odds naturally. Where you come in, though, and where the aspect of the factors that you're trying to bring into the mix is that obviously going from the left hand long rail is the only thing that gives you a chance of making and potting that ball. Manuel says playing with glasses is hard. I mean, yeah, playing with glasses can be very difficult. It can be very, very difficult. That's why they make specialty glasses now for pool players. But I don't have them, and I am with Colton here in this where I got to push them up. Part of my pre-shot routine is how I push up my glasses. By the way, I think it's funny. Ever since I used to wear contacts a lot and play, and ever since I just stuck with playing or wearing glasses more because I never renewed my contact lenses. Part of my pre-shot routine that I learned is how I push up my glasses. So now in my pre-shot routine is where I go. Colton's doing really well. He's doing it like he needs to be proud of how he's running right now. He really needs to be proud of how he's running for sure. Same thing with Jackson though, man. I mean, again, that was a stellar shot. He set up really good on that 8-ball. Made it, did good. Yeah, I got you. Poor BB. There we go. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, it was funny. We had a couple rules questions happen at once, a couple sudden death rules questions happen at once. There were like 3 or 4 different questions that came on up between Mike and I. So we had to make sure everything was good to go, guys. Oh, what a hit by Colton. That opened up a lot. That opened up a heck of a lot. And he set up really good for that 6 to the 8. Jackson cannot let him possibly back at the table, or the cue ball needs to be on that kind of right-hand side of the table. He's got still a tough run out here to be able to make that 8 too. He's got to let this go in between the rails and still be on that right-hand side of the table. That's going to go between the left-hand and right-hand long rails. Oh, he avoids the scratch. Cue ball's on the right-hand side of the table. This is good for him. This is really good for Jackson. I thought I was about to scratch, and it was gonna give Colton the absolute best chance at the out here. So all right, quick timeout on the field here. TJ's back over there with Colton. Colton was lining up right off the bat to do the back cut there on the 6. I don't know if TJ's going to actually have him do that. I think he's going to have him hit just a little bit of it. Let the 6 come out just a little bit, come down off that top short rail. But he's wanting to leave that cue ball up there. So, because if he goes for this shot, he's not going to have a shot on that 8. Let me rephrase. If he hits it properly and makes it, there's not a chance he's going to have a shot on 8. That cue ball's going to drift too far out to the bottom left. There we go. There we go. Nice job. Great timeout. Goodness gracious. TJ has been, I dare say, extremely effective with these timeouts with Colton here on this. And Colton's been doing an excellent job executing them. It's one thing to have a good coach, but it's another thing to have a great player that is listening to what the coach has to say. All right, Colton is set up Jackson pretty good though. That's where he did not want to leave it. All right, good out by Jackson here. Good again, hard fought battle from Colton here. Played it well. Jackson will be on the hill with that, so that gives Rack Pack their 4th point. Austin, what's up, sir? What's up, buddy? He says Hill Hill. It's the Hill Hill Thriller. Do 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 do. Boo boo boo. We still have one more matchup to go tonight, so don't go anywhere when this matchup's done. Ba-da-bum. Y'all are all welcome for that, by the way. There's some more of my horrible singing on stream. Like, Tim, in this stream, you lost 50 subscribers on YouTube. What happened? I sung on stream chat. They all muted me and unsubscribed. Please don't do that, by the way. Jokes aside. Oh man. Hey, I didn't see Juan liking the stream earlier. What's up, Juan? Appreciate you, bud. There's been some really good Hill matches today, Ray. Really good Hill matches. Some Hill thrillers. Qball goes. 1 cent in the pocket. See any stripes here for no stripes? He is on solids, and I mean maybe he uses the 7 to get to the 5. Everything else is pretty good. I don't mind solids at all. This is good. Ethan, welcome back. Welcome back. Michelle, what's going on, my dear? How are you doing today? Yeah, solids are great for this. Like I said, if he can use the 7 and somehow get in between the window with the 15 and the 9 ball, take that 5 on up. He's gonna have a hard time otherwise. Oh no, he did so good. He made a twofer. He made a twofer. Jose says, "I vote for more stinging." Don't do it, Jose. Don't do it. Oh no, he scratches and his fours get tied up in the cluster. That's tough. That's tough. Michelle having a blessed day. Got to wake up this morning, go to church, play drums. Praise God. Had a wonderful time. Good message, and here doing what I love. Had a love my babies this morning. Seen them first thing, and it's been a great day. So I'm just excited to see how this finishes. I'm stoked for these teams that are even here at the ninth hour, right? Finishing off the spring session, and this is it. This is the last chance. These teams right here that are bound. This is their last chance to get in to the 8-ball World Qualifier this year. From this point forward, they'll be competing to get into the 8-ball World Qualifier for 2027, not 2026. So it's a big deal, really big deal for these teams here. Jingle Jangle says, "Hey, what's up, Mr. Jingle Jangle? What is up, good sir?" Oh, what? So Ethan for their bracket, because the way the bracket fell, this should not be a finals match, but there's a bye left in the bracket, and these teams, the winner of this team has a bye next round. So yes, this is their finals for this one. There will only be one pair of teams playing in the 7 o'clock round, and that is for the matchup between the Volstead and JEC versus Duck Duck Shoot, and the winner of that goes to play Feltright versus Here for the Shots. Oh no, yeah, he was stuck bad. Yeah, he was stuck bad. Ball in hand back over to Mr. Jackson. I've got some more, a couple people coming over getting some Rackless patches. I like seeing that now. I like seeing that. It means you got a 3-0 for your team. You won the lag. Big, big deal getting a Rackless patch here in the HLT tournaments. Higher level tournament. Big, big, big. I like the fact he's looking at his prom ball, which is the 12 ball. I'm sorry, he's solid. Forgive me, guys. He was looking at the 5 ball. My bad, chat. Would I have still done that shot? Yes. Yeah, I probably would still went after something along those lines. I like the timeout. 5 balls stuck out right now. I mean, you're leaving like a crazy 3-ball combo here. I say Colton couldn't hit it, but it just ain't. It's not likely. This is a tough one. Oh no, 12 scoops up right back in with it. It would have been nice if that 12 would have kept on rolling close to the top left. Roll forward on this. Take 4 left-hand side. 3 top right. 8 probably left-hand side pocket as well, or all the way down. The run is on for him. He's got to roll this right. He's got to roll this just right here. You can't overpower this one. Let it slip on in. He hit it so good. Slow down, Qball. May end up going one. He may be on the top left-hand side of that 8 ball. Maybe take it all the way bottom right or right-hand side then. I think he's going to try to force it to go 2 rails, but he could. He could use a little outside English here, a little left, and go 2 rails if he wanted. Yeah, he was set up better for either side of the corner. Great run. He had it, though. He definitely had it. And he'll probably still get another chance. So it's a good leave with that 3. I don't like it being fully on the left-hand side. It'd be nice if it was a little closer inside the pocket, but, man, it's still not bad at all. Oh, what a nice shot with the combo. Gets a little brush to the 11 ball. Good job by Colton. Yeah, very good job by Colton there. That 11 is in a way better position. Yeah, he hit that good. That combo laid just a little better for him, too. So, honestly, I mean, the leave he got, I wasn't looking at it first, but when he went to go down and shoot on it, I'm like, actually, that combo sits a little better. It still would have been nicer if the 12 would have rolled up, obviously, that instead of having to go after a 3-ball combo. But he hit it so good. I mean, he did really well taking that on. So, down just a little bit. He's going to be further right on it. Love to see if he plays a defense here because where the 8 is, but he is probably going to swing for it. You're going to swing all the way for the 3 rails. Back on over. No go. He gets it. He gets it, chat. I told you Drama Llama's going to be back on the table. I told you. I'm out on the field here. Mr. Kevin coming over to talk to him. I need to find out how Kevin's match finished up. Know what the team score is. Jose, do you have that update by chance? I see Kevin Early's off the table, and I see TJ versus Mike Florio going on for the last matchup. Now that is a sudden death matchup though, so they'll be just playing potentially 2 racks at most. As for the score, all right. You said Oliver won, though. Let me know for sure. Because if Oliver won, this may finish it for you guys right here. And Jackson gets it. That may do it, chat. Let's see if we can find out. But I don't know if Florio and TJ is gonna get to play. Yeah, they're already moving off the table. No, TJ's still shooting. A little too far. Let's see. Oliver won 2-0. So that's going to give another 2 points to the home team. Nope, this isn't over yet. If that's the case, this is not over yet. TJ could 3-0 it. If I had the score right, well, hold on. Who has? No, y'all have 3 wins, don't you? Y'all have 3. If Rat Pack has 3 wins, which I'm fairly certain, yeah, that's gotta be the case. I think y'all do have it though. They are double checking right now just to make sure, but all right, chat. That is it. Rack Pack does get the win here. I see them hanging everything up. So big congratulations to them. And well done. Absolutely well done. Colton was close to getting that win and would have had things a little closer, a little more interesting there for nice sudden death match. A good attempt on him and great job for winning for Jax here. So congrats to Team Rack Pack. Taking out Team See You next Thursday. So we'll see Rack Pack move on to the World Qualifier here in May. With that being said, guys, we got probably about a half hour or so, or depending, we're waiting on 2 matches that have to finish. But at least a half hour until the next round starts. So Tim Jones here on behalf of Jacksonville APA, the home of the Voice of Jacksonville Pool, guys. We'll have 1 more round to stream for you guys. Y'all be blessed and come on back for the last matchup of the evening, guys. See you soon. The Voice of Jacksonville Pool.